In California, a woman claims self-defense, but the police think it's a homicide.
She took the knife out, stabbed him in the back.
Conflicting stories and confusing evidence. Can Dr. Henry Lee unravel these tangled forensic trails? A young California woman, Melody, claims she killed her husband Bernard in self-defense as he tried to choke her. The prosecution believes she murdered him and attempted to cover it up by burying him in their garden. When Dr. Lee reviewed the evidence sent to him by the defense team, he found himself agreeing with the prosecution. What disturbed Dr. Lee was a crime scene photograph of the hallway where Melody claimed her husband had collapsed and died. If Melody's story was true, her husband would have bled out onto the hallway carpet as he lay there. But Dr. Lee didn't see a significant amount of blood in that area. Melody had the carpets cleaned right after her husband died, claiming that she didn't want her children to see the blood in the hallway. But Dr. Lee believed there should still be signs of blood there if she was telling the truth. On Dr. Lee's advice, Melody's attorneys went back to the scene of the crime to re-examine the hallway carpet.
He ripped the carpet, took some photograph, and called me right away. Said, Dr. Lee, you are absolutely correct. We found a large pool of blood underneath the carpet.
To determine if Melody was telling the truth, Dr. Lee and Major Tim Paulbach carefully reconstructed what she said happened that night. Then Lee discovered an intriguing bloodstain on the box spring underneath the mattress.
There are blood underneath that. If original mattress covered the box spring, we should not get the blood stain here. Can you see that?
Right. Yep.
For Dr. Lee, that was proof that a violent struggle had taken place at the foot of the bed, which shifted the mattress.
So, of course, we feel this case could be a self-defense case.
In an unusual demonstration before the jury, with attorneys Charles Goldberg and Ronnie Frant, the actual mattress and carpets from Melody's house were brought into the courtroom to illustrate Dr. Lee's interpretation of the events.
Correct. She was lying on the bed, and meanwhile, Bernard came in and choked her. Out of defense, she took out a knife and quickly stabbed on the left side. That's why 2 oblique angle injury on her left side. Meanwhile, they tried to struggle for the knife and got into this side. Now, what had happened is you got probably partially on the bed, and you tried to grab the knife and struggle, and got some artificial injury and 2 more stabbing wounds. The blood come down in this area. And that's why we only see the blood in that corner.
Dr. Lee traced the blood drops to the hallway where Bernard collapsed and died. The case now hinged on Melody's suspicious behavior, like the hole she dug in the front yard the day before her husband's death. The prosecution told the jury that was proof of premeditated murder. But the defense argued that Melody was an avid gardener and had dug the hole for a planting as she always did twice a year. After only 5 hours of deliberation, the panel of jurors reached a verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty as charged.
They had given Melody back her life, thanks in large part to the critical forensic evidence uncovered by Dr. Lee.